I'm doing this for my thumbnail, so bear with me. What's up? 5-minute multiboxing peoples. Alright, I am nearly bald and facially bald by request from my wife. I don't know why she thinks this is better. I just cannot stand looking at myself without facial hair. I like the long hair. Everybody says, hey, you look 10 years younger. Do I need to? Do I need to look 10 years younger? I kind of feel like I don't. Hold on, let me turn off my mic. Anyway, look. You know, there's something to be said for growing old gracefully or becoming distinguished. There it is. Becoming distinguished. Why not become distinguished? Yes, you look a bit old. That's all right. I mean, I'm not trying to look like a teenager. And now I look like some, I don't know, turtle. Hello, I'm a turtle. Turtle Club. What do you think? I mean, I've done a video or two with clean shaven face before. I don't love it. I feel like I'm gonna get rid of this ASAP. But the long hair, I mean, I can take or leave the long hair. I kind of like the short hair too. It looks clean, looks sharp. Do not like not having my goat, my mustachio. But maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe you'll get used to it. Maybe everybody will get used to it. I'll shave for a week or two. We'll see how it goes. What I'm doing today, though, is I am developing rotations. I'm usually developing code when you're watching me on code days like this. But today, I'm doing something a bit different. I'm developing rotations. And that is because I discovered I had the power within me the whole time. I discovered that I could use my GM account as a target dummy. And when I discovered that, it changed everything. So here we are. Let me see how well you can see this. I'm going to make my DPS chart really big. There you go, DPS chart. All right, there is my tune, my GM tune. And now if I just hit the 2 button, my whole raid will start attacking him, and he will not so much defend himself. Once in a while, he's going to Arcane Explosion. He will like swing back at my tank, and I think that's okay. We're gonna play it that way, and I'm gonna do a minute of really hard DPS, and basically see what we got. I'm even going to move the hunters back, so they're gonna be using their missile weapons, and let's bring the rogues up. All right. We're going to have the rogues fight in front, which gives him parry and dodge and other stuff. I'm not really going to worry about that right now. Uh-oh, I got a phone call. Be right back. Nobody there. It was junk call. Fake call. Robocall. Those are a plague in the US. Ought to be a law. Alright, so when I hit 2, BAM! We're going. They go to the boar? Really? They ran to the boar. The hunter pets ran to the boar. All right, so let's see how this shapes up. First of all, let's make sure everybody's shooting properly. All right, so across the top we have healers. He's not healing anybody, that's fine. Healer. Mindflay is doing damage. Jindu is a healer. Not really doing much. That was a quick 200,000 points, let me tell you. Let me tell you, sir. Okay, I'm just looking at each guy in turn. And now, one of the things that, all right, that's it. We will run it down to, and Titanator's got the record there. We're going to run it down to when Titanator, why are you not going back to 200,000 points, Titanator? All right, we got to check that out. We'll run it down until Titanator, the target dummy, dies. And right now we're just gonna put him at 200,000 points, and that's interesting. Eversmile thinks he's at 115,000, but he's really at 200,000. That's pretty wild. That must be some sort of mob info trying to guess health, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah, Titanator was doing some serious DPS there. So actually, let's just buff. We're actually gonna buff our raid, and we don't want Titanator on our DPS meter. So I don't know why he is on our DPS meter. That's kind of weird. I'm going to reset the DPS meter. That wasn't happening yesterday in Molten Core. Maybe it is some sort of trick of being outside. I don't know. Or maybe it's just that in Molten Core I was never doing any DPS. Maybe that's it. That could be it. I only made him start doing DPS out here in Orgrimmar. By the way, any of you can bring your raids over and start shooting at this guy and calibrate your raids. That'd be a smart thing to do. That's what I'm saying. Let's bring the hunters over here so they can trade water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend a lot of time looking at all my screens and making sure everybody's actually running. I'm not running DX Story right now, which is a frame rate limiting application. I'm just letting all the screens run at full speed. And one of the things you got to do to calibrate this is you got to bring up the task manager and go to the performance tab or whatever it is in your version of Windows. This is Windows 7. This is what your performance tab looks like. Right now, just standing idle with 20 boxes, I'm somewhere around 97, 98% on my 7700K. Now, on this computer over here, I have a 6th gen Broadwell, and let's bring up the task manager over here. And that's not working. Right, well, I don't know what my Broadwell is doing over there. I can't bring up the task manager. Not really sure why. Control-Alt-Delete isn't working. Maybe there's another way I can bring up the task manager. Oh no. Maybe this keyboard's just not working over here. I don't actually need it. I don't need that keyboard because I use HotKeyNet. Alright, so I am actually going to pull up DxTory just to organize things just a little bit and actually get frame rates up. I'm going to set my DxTory to 25 FPS on every window. And that should bring, that should bring the performance load down a bit. And let's see, actually on my 20, we're going to get DxTory to start reporting your frame rate, you kind of got to mouse through each window, and then it'll start spitting the green number out in the upper left. Looks okay, but it doesn't look like I'm gaining much in the way of performance there as far as headroom over max CPU. And that always worries me, because once your CPU is at 100%, now it has to decide who to give the frames to. It can't give max frames to everybody. So it has to decide who gets the extra frames. And while it's deciding, some windows are going to starve for frames. And while some windows are starving for frames, they're not going to run 5-minute multiboxing as well. And that's a concern. So you don't want windows freezing up. If you see windows freezing up in 5-minute multiboxing, the main issue is horsepower. You need more horsepower, or you need to turn down the window demand. The 2006 era WoW client runs on frames, right? As many frames as you give it per second, as far as frame rate, that's how often it will do all its calculations in the game. It runs on update, all right? And an update is one drawing of one frame. So if you go from 25 frames per second to 50 frames per second, you will be doing twice as many things in WoW per second. And the difference can be noticeable. It's especially noticeable when you drop down into the single frames per second. Down into the single frames per second, like 3 to 7 frames per second, you begin to not do all the calculations you need to do to maintain max DPS. And your DPS begins to drop. So if you're hobbling along on a weak system and trying to run more windows than your system can really handle, well, your performance, your DPS performance is going to suffer. Your abilities are going to suffer. Your ability to kill bosses is going to suffer. So keep that in mind. All right. Speaking of suffering, you're all suffering me boring you with details instead of watching this beautiful game get played. Bam! And I have no idea why they're shooting at those boars. That is so weird. All right. We are no longer getting Titanator, and we are smoking. Nope, we're getting Titanator. All right. You're ruining my shit, Titanator. I'm going to give him a white dagger. That's what I'm going to do. He's got some legendary in his hand. Stop. This is stupid. Alright. Titanator, you're not going to fight anymore. You're just not going to fight anymore. Alright, here's what I have. I've got target nearest enemy. And then start attack. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to put stop attack. There we go. He can drop the arcane explosions, but Alright, so at 25 frames per second, we really haven't gained anything. So I'm going to actually bump it down to 20 frames per second, just to show to you that indeed my CPU load is going down. And it's making a liar out of me. 20 frames per second, still rolling 98. Is it OBS? Come on, OBS. You can't be taking that much. Alright, we're going to go down some more. 15 frames per second. Show me a difference. Show me the money. Alright, so that put me at 85, 15 frames per second. And it's a strong 15. Alright, they're all at 15. There's no doubt they're at 15. There's no dipping. So we're going to try this again. Reset. Fine tightenator. Kill him. Kill him. Okay, dude, he's really cramping my style with those arcane explosions. Being on the board so hard. Alright, stop. Alright, I'm taking the arcane explosions out because they're ruining my freaking DPS charts. It's just a macro, by the way. Gosh. Is it hashtag? I think it's hashtag. Man, I forgot. Yeah, it's hashtag. Gosh. Alright, reset again. Okay, so we're going to move the hunters back. This is going to be the real deal. And we're going to see who is best. Who is best in life? Not what is best in life. Who is best in life? CPU is rolling at about 76, 79%. And away we go. Now I can probably, if I don't have OBS on and I'm not streaming, I can probably do better. Look at this. While I'm fighting, we are not maintaining 15 frames per second on these windows. They are dipping down into the 10s, 8, 6, 9. That's pretty nasty, man. As you can see on multiboxwow.com, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a glitch in the DPS meters, but the DPS meters think that the hunter pets are doing absurd DPS, and I don't think they really are. I don't think they really are. I think that's a lie. The DPS is a lie. All right, so this is how it turned out. Hunters on the top, ice flows, mage capping out the top, mage, warlock, mage, warlock, mage, warlock, warlock, mage, shadow priest, mage, mage. Now all these mages are right now frostbolt and casting cone of cold and frost nova, which is a DPS loss. So we're gonna see what happens if we do get rid of Cone of Cold and Frost Nova from their rotation. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright, so here is this is Mage single. Mage Frost single. That's all I'm pressing right now. We're going to get single right. We're not going to worry about multi right now. And notice it says, if in melee range, throw a Frost Nova rank 1, throw a Cone of Cold rank 1, and that is only to troll for freezing, which is stupid because you get plenty of freezes just from shooting Frost Bolts, a whole raid shooting Frost Bolts. So I'm gonna write that out, and we're gonna reset everybody and try this again and see if the mages do better. Oh, yeah, this is for the thumbnail, baby. Now that I have this system of target dummying, I really do feel like we can tune the hell out of this and just get max DPS going. Alright, are the hunters back there? The hunters are back there. This is try number 2. I'm gonna buff up a little bit. Throw the totems out. Someone was saying they're getting the wrong totems. Getting strength of earth. I don't see any air totem. I don't see any wind fury totem. Who's the guy in my raid? Bloodlust. Bloodlust, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bloodlust? Let's go to Bloodlust and ask him what he's doing. Run print choose air totem. Wind Fury totem. Alright, so he's trying to drop a Wind Fury totem. Let's see if that happens. Alright, this is take 2. Keel Titanator air body. Go! Are the hunters shooting? I guess so. Yeah, they're shooting. Whoa! And the mages have jumped up. Alright. Don't put Frost Nova and Cone of Cold in your rotation, okay? That is a DPS loss. Now this is a serious war, and look at how fast we are cruising through 200,000 hit points. And done. Alright, we got Warlock, Hunter, Mage. Hunter, Warlock, Mage. Hunter, Mage, Hunter, Warlock. Mage, Hunter, Mage, Hunter, Mage, Warlock. Shadow Priest, Warlock, Mage. And you know who's not on the meters at all, which is really weird, is off tanks. That makes me think that the off tanks are either out of range or something. So we're going to move the tanks around. Oh my gosh, that boar! It's gonna kill us all! Ah, that boar's gonna get us! Focus fire on the boar. Alright, let's try this again. On your marks, get set, go! Alright, the rogues are in range. They're on the board. Excellent. The rogues are on the board. I mean, I'm seeing big numbers. Yes, Titanator only has 6,000 armor, but I'm seeing very big numbers here. And I think I'm going to have to give Titanator way more health. Alright, we're switching to 1,000,000 health for Titanator. Million health, million mana. Alright, Titanator has 1,000,000 health now. Now, how'd we do? The Hunters are doing good. Now, the Hunters were not doing good in Molten Core when I was running 40. The Hunters were freezing up. And this is what I mean about horsepower. Now that I have horsepower, the Hunters are no longer freezing up. And so, what I'm going to do now this round is I'm not going to focus as much on DPS, on the DPS meters. I'm going to look at each person in turn and make sure they're doing their jobs. I think the tanks maybe stancing like 420 said, and we're gonna check that out right now. Go. Okay, this tank is not stancing. Skeleton, he's doing fine. Defensive stance only for him. Of course, these guys aren't stancing. And Fury Swipes is not stancing. No, of course not. Okay, I don't know what he was seeing. Maybe he thought he saw stancing. Oh no, this one is. This one is defensive battle, defensive battle, defensive battle. All right, Battlefield is stancing. Hold on. So is Eversmile. Eversmile is stancing. And so is Battlefield. Alright, let's fix the stancing. Because that's bullshit, man. Alright, so stancing, the usual reason for stancing is incorrect spec. Now, he doesn't have an incorrect spec. He has tactical mastery. So we need to find out why he's stancing. He has all his points in protection. Looking good. Looking good. So what is he casting that's making him stance? So let's make him big. We're gonna go to the combat log. Actually, you know what? How can I troubleshoot this? Let's start hitting Titanator and see. Wait, you failed to. Said you failed to perform something. Alright, so let's change what I'm seeing here. Channels, combat message. It's a fly in here. Your stuff, your damage. Okay, I'm gonna turn off these. What was that? You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to turn off everything but my stuff. What's going on? Oh, that's a color picker. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Your hits, your misses. These aren't even selected. What is selected? What am I saying? Other messages, creature, skill, loot, general, local defense. All this stuff is turned off. Why am I seeing any messages at all? Fire shield, fades from. Hostile players damage spells. Just my hits, just my misses. Just my damage, just my buff. Just my periodic damage. Damage shields on me. Auras wearing off you. Your insufficient spell resource errors. So now that I've selected things in those, maybe... It says you failed to perform something or other. Okay. Let's just move everybody away. It's just going to be me over here. There's a stupid hunter pet over there. Oh dear lord, the hunter pets. Okay guys, we're gonna mount up and we're gonna go out of line of sight so the stupid hunter pets do not come this way. I need to know why he's dancing, damn it. I can't tell. What are you guys doing here? Why didn't you mount up? Seriously. Obey me. Alright. What's up, buddy Fox? It's going alright, man. It's going alright. The question of the day is, should I immediately grow my facial hair back? I know what the answer is going to be. If you're like me, and the answer is going to be, fuck yeah, man! What are you doing, you faggot? Whatever, man. My wife wants what she wants. You failed to perform your one shot. You failed to perform. Oh my gosh! That fly, I'm going to kill that fly. Battle stance, defensive stance, battle stance, defensive stance. Demoralizing shot, shield block, another actions in progress, another actions in progress. I wonder what that action is. I want to get rid of that another actions in progress completely. Shield slam, not yet recovered. Failed to form battle stance. You hit Titan air for 70. Not yet recovered. Shield block, shield slam. Okay, let's see what it could be. I mean, it should be obvious in the code what's causing me to stance, but it's not always obvious. Warrior. Tank, single. Alright, let's make the font a little bigger. We'll call it 20. Whoa. Career. 20. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's nice. Maybe they're rage start, but I mean, I shouldn't change stances if... Well, I actually don't like this font. Let me change this. I shouldn't change stances if I don't have enough rage to do what I'm changing stances to do. So, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. All right. Let's go through it, shall we? If not raid tanks, then that's a warning message. That should never happen. A noob alert, that's for a noob. Noobiseth. Doesn't matter. Auto assign CC doesn't matter. If control key down doesn't matter because I don't have control key down. If tank target Shazra doesn't matter. I'm not doing Shazra. Target name equals unit target. This is just some housekeeping. Fill a variable with target name. And if that T name is nil, then assign it to a string so I can print it later. If my health is less than 15%, then do my warrior survive shit. That's not true. So that line's not getting executed. If do an interrupt, then cast my interrupt. That line's not getting executed. Although you do need to watch out for that because what interrupts do warriors have? I think just what is it called? Bash? Berserk? Isn't that a fury stance thing though? They also have concussive blow. So they should be doing concussive load. Tanks should be doing concussive load. But I don't think there's any interrupts because I'm not casting a spell on my target dummy. What's up, Andrew Line? If I am focus and it's Shazra, nope, not that. If spell exists, charge. Okay, so this is the first suspect. If spell exists, charge, and I am focus, and cooldown time of charge is greater than 0.85, and cooldown time of charge is less than 4 seconds, and not buff Thunder Fury, and not on cooldown Thunderclap, and then in melee range, then cast Thunderclap. That's not it. Not it. Not it. That just gives me the Thunderclap at the end of my charge. Alright, that's not going to make me, none of these make me actually shift stances. Fine. So we know that's not it. We're going down here. Alright, OT code. Well, I'm not an OT, so I'm not executing anything in here. Target of target name. I really do need to assign this a little higher. It doesn't make sense being assigned down there. And make it a local. Do some off-tank crap. You know what? I'm not going to change that. I'm second-guessing myself. I'm not changing that. It's fine where it is. So this stuff is off-tank taunting, and this stuff is... Alright. This stuff is taunt. Now, taunt will change stances. Taunt will change stances, but it will say something if it's trying to change stances. So let's see if I'm saying anything when I'm changing all these stances. Am I saying I'm taunting him, I'm taunting him, I'm taunting him? No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just changing fucking stances. God damn it! Naughty. Naughty of me. So that's not it. Okay, if I am focused and is Alt key down, stop! Alt key's not down. If not I am focused, stop! I am focused. If not unit name target, stop! If not unit name target or not a live target or not a unit name, and then target not on tank. No, that's not it. Alright, is control warrior snare player. Can you cast... Is it warrior snare player? I don't think so. Okay, so here's the first real call to a stance. If in melee range and in combat, then defensive stance. Then blood rage, and then disarm if I have to. Then scare him. We're not scare him. Then I just throw down some casts. Shield slam. Revenge. If in melee range, then I do defensive stance again. Why do I do that again? Why do I do that again? Why do I do that again? I don't need to do that again. I'm getting rid of that. I am second guessing myself there. Then cast shield block. If my rage is greater than 30, cast Thunder Armor. That's probably wrong. That's probably wrong. You probably want to sunder a bit, but you do want Shield Slam casting first, really. I mean, if I'm honest. Let's do this a little differently. We're going to say, if on cooldown, Shield Slam, then cast Thunder Armor. Okay. Revenge is pretty good. Is Revenge better than Thunder Armor? Not really, because Thunder Armor also helps you kill things. Alright? Shield Block should only be cast if you're actually in trouble. So, if your health is getting low, like below 70%, I think you might switch to Shield Block. We all have to decide on how we want to do that, because I really don't know. I I don't know what everybody's opinion is on that, and we should work on it. So I'm gonna go with the if on cooldown. Self buff battle shout. If not is all key down, then buff cast demoralizing shout. So what is making me cast battle stance? Well, there's only one possible thing that could be doing it. Only three possible things that could be doing it. First, close distance. Right there. And I only close distance if I'm on Shazra. Alright, can we agree on that? Target is not Shazra. I only close distance if I'm on Shazra. So that's not it. So there's only one other thing that could be doing it, really. Two other things that could be doing it is Warrior Taunt being written wrong. Because do I ever taunt? I never call Warrior Taunt. I don't even call Warrior Taunt, so that can't be it. So there's only one thing that it can be. Warrior Snare Player. Right? It could only be Warrior Snare Player, because there's no battle stance here at all. I'm looking at, there's no battle stance. So let's go look at function. Warrior Snare, which my stance after buff cast hamstring, if in melee range, self buff battle stance. Fuck this, man. You don't need Warrior Snare Player. Oh dear God, look at this. Look at my logic here. Wait, this only executes if I'm in PvP and in melee range. Do I think I'm in PvP? Let's go look. Okay, here I am fighting. We're going to print something. We're going to print. Oh, I see what's going on here. I was looking at the general chat window when I was turning on all that stuff on you. Okay, fine. I'm an idiot. Nobody saw that. Okay. Print. Oh, of course I'm in PvP. It's an alliance tune! Run. Print. PvP. 1. Actually, that should be true, not 1. Yeah, I'm in PvP. So that's the problem. So I'm deleting Warrior Snare Player from the rotation. That's stupid. I'll let you know when we really do start to PvP. I've been saying I'm going to do it for 2.5 years. But we are not doing Warrior Snare Player anymore. It's causing the stance dancing. Stance dance fixed! You don't have to tell me it's fixed. I know it's fixed. I know it's absolutely fixed. Ugh. That's right! That's right! How many DPS? How many DPS? Yes! Yes! Remember when Honey was saying, my warlocks are doing less DPS than my tank. There's no fucking way. Alright. Eversmile's doing 46 DPS. Look at all those blocks. Dude, take your shield off. Alright, I'm actually gonna come behind him. Brazing. And let's see how that goes. No more blocks. I mean, how many raid bosses really block, though? Okay, I'm all the way up to 66 DPS now. Whoa. 61, 59. I'm super rage starved, by the way. I am super rage starved. So here's what we're going to do. we are going to give Titanator. We're going to give Titanator a rage generator. Where's his level 1 dagger? He's gonna use a level 1 dagger. He's getting rid of this shield. He's gonna use a level 1 shield. That puts his armor at 1960. So we're gonna give him a little more armor by throwing some of his dreadnought on. This is probably not good. All right, I'm just gonna keep him at 4,700 armor for now, guys. Where are you going? Where are you going? By the way, I have to keep him over here because the guards attack him. All right, so let's minimize that. He's gonna wear his fancy dreadnought. We're gonna reset everybody because now warriors won't stance anymore. If you're watching this, you're finding out the lowdown about 5-minute multiboxing, and 5-minute multiboxing is a system whereby you can, in 5 minutes, get started multiboxing. Oh my gosh, Titanator totally charged me. That's hilarious. That is funny. Because I hit Control 4, Titanator totally charged me. Alright. You can multibox in 5 minutes with as many as 40 tunes. You really can multibox with as many tunes as you want. It depends on how good a computer you have. Now, it may be time for you to buy a new computer. And when you buy a computer for multiboxing, you need to think about one thing and one thing only. And that is the number of cores or number of threads. In modern CPUs, each core has 2 threads, and each thread can run 1 box. Each thread can actually run more than 1 box. Each thread can run up to 5 boxes. But if you keep 1 box or 2 boxes per thread, you will be multiboxing with power. And you will be able to do miraculous things that you remember with great fondness doing in WoW all those years ago. Such as killing bosses, keeping all the loot, collecting entire sets of gear, being a general badass. So let's do some more calibrating now that we've really got something done here. I'm gonna bring Eversmile. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Look at these clowns. Are they using level 1 mounts? Why are they disconnecting all the time? Alright, let's set everybody up. I'm going to make Eversmile much bigger. We are going to do the thing where I cruise around and look for everybody doing everything and not... Yo, calm down there, Titanator. It's not time to fight, old man. If you type /spawn in 5-minute multiboxing, I throw up your entire raid bars in a way that I like. I like these raid bars. These are the original classic vanilla raid bars. See what I did there? I said classic vanilla. And now we are going to really rock the house. Titanator is probably still going to kick our ass with all that dreadnought. But whatever. I guess I could take the dreadnought off and just set an armor value. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take all the dreadnought off and just set his armor to 6,000, like 420 suggested. Modify armor 6,000. And take this dreadnought crap off. It's too OP. That should be your goal, by the way, when you play vanilla WoW. Just jump into it and get yourself a full... Ooh, I gotta go somewhere. Bloodhoof Village in Mulgore. believe there is a... No, I don't want to be at Bloodhoof. I want to be at Elwyn Forest. Where's it at? There we go. There we go. Let me modify my speed. Woo! Woo! What I'm doing is I'm going back to the vendor in the Elwyn Forest and just grabbing some bags. This is your provisioner when you first get in to... Oh my gosh, I gotta get level 60. Alright, general goods. Bag. Bag, bag. Shoot. Close him. Put bag. Open him. Go back to bag. Open. 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 Okay, I got bags now. Bag. 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 Alright, I can take the rest of my dreadnought off now. Alright. Is my armor 6,000? Yes, it is. Alright. Dot go name ever smile. Alright, I'm back. I have 6,000 armor. I have shitty damage, but I do have enough to do shit. So let me actually back up a little bit. Ready to go. Next run. Back the hunters up. Why is he still wearing his dreadnought? Why is he still wearing his dreadnought? Get rid of that. Why is he still wearing his dreadnought in my screen? That's so weird. He's not wearing it, but oh well. On your marks, get set, go! Panama now. Now, is he swinging? Is he swinging? Not really. I didn't give him start attack, so let me give him start attack. I do want to give him start attack. Hold on. And you know what? I am going to give him... I'm not going to give him his Arcane Explosion. Maybe I'll cast Arcane Explosion rank 1. I don't know. I'm just giving him start attack. Okay. Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. Wait a minute. He does not have 6,000 armor. There's no way. There's no way. That's just not working. That's just not working. No. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. He doesn't have 6,000 armor. Otherwise, Everglades wouldn't be doing 600 DPS. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, by the way, I should check my Discord. My scrubs on Discord might be saying shit about me. Free Red Bulls at work are going to kill me. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our good friend back to the Elwyn Forest. We're just going to dress him up. Just going to dress him up in some gear. Some green gear. It should be fine. Something in the range of, you know, some armor, please. Basic gear, armor, and we're just gonna give him a whole set of war leaders. Why not? Don't put it on until you close the vendor, Todd. I mean, I want this to be a real calibrated experience, and this is how it can happen. And you know what? It just struck me that I can put his little function in 5-minute multiboxing so that anybody who walks up to him with 5-minute multiboxing will actually make him run his program automatically. Is that true? No, that's not true. It's not true. That's just silly talk. Silly talk! I'm silly. Let's get a reasonable weapon and a reasonable shield. I always do that. Basic gear. Alright, I do need to change that teleport to Ironforge, not Stormwind. Ironforge. I do not like the teleport being to Stormwind. I hate Stormwind. I mean, it's a nice town and everything, but I hate the teleport in. Going through the second portal and all that crap. I cannot stand that. We will use a mace. And we will throw a shield on. There's not a strength. There's not a strength and stamina shield. Okay, alabaster shield. All right, fine. And we will, I guess we'll throw a weapon on. 8 strength weapon. There you go. Oops. Okay, so let's put that stuff on. Right. It's looking good. We'll get the rings on. The cape. And a couple of Demon's Blood. Alright. This is a reasonable character. Fully dressed, but in greens. Right? And level 63. Much better. Much better. Whoa. Where you headed there, bro? Why don't you calm down? So I'm going to take that armor command out because it's just confusing. And even 1 million hit points is not enough. We're going to add a 0 to that. 10 million hit points. Okay, he now has 10 million hit points. And we are ready to do this again. We've already made a lot of progress. There's no more stance dancing. Hunters get back. Select the target, and on your marks, get set, go. Battle stance, defensive stance, battle stance. Did we not reset? I don't think I reloaded. Stop. 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 I know I reloaded because I had to check it on Eversmile. Okay, hold on. Don't worry, I didn't just crush a maggoty fly there. You know what? I'm going to turn my V-bars off. I don't like that. So why was he stance dancing there? I mean, kind of confused because he was stance dancing. Oh, by the way, I'm getting Wind Fury. All right, let's buff up a little bit. All right, the hunters are back to a reasonable, ridiculous DPS. So I can't see anything, man. Everybody's just crowding this guy. All right, we have to check for stance dancing on everybody, by the way. And next test in 3, 2, hunters get back. 3, 2, 1. And they got a boar. Alright, Deathwish is doing it. Deathwish is doing it. Oh, and he's getting beat by everybody else now. Okay, the Warlocks are actually doing pretty damn good. Doing pretty damn good. Warlock's Hellfire is just going nuts. And they're over there. Is anybody locking up? I'm looking for freezes. Stormhammer isn't doing jack shit. So we'll have to investigate that. I think Stormhammer's a healer. Is Stormhammer a healer? Alright, stop. How did we settle up? Hunters on top. 2 Warlocks on top. Let's just discount the Hunters for a second because they're kind of broken. 2 Warlocks on top. 3 Mages. Warlock, Mage, Mage, Warlock. Shadow Priest. Mage, Warlock. 3 Rogues. At the bottom. Why are my Rogues so bad? Mainly because they have bad gear. Rogues are not as gear dependent as other classes. Rogues can do what they need to do without gear, as far as stun locking and all that. But for raid DPS, Rogues are very dependent on gear. All right, I'm gonna say there's no problem with Warlocks. And I'm going to say there's no problem with Frost Mages just shooting Frostbolt. They're doing plenty good. I will say I'm not too happy with Shadow Priest, but that could be gear related. And I'm very not happy with my Rogues. They are really sad, and we're actually going to take a look at their gear and find out what the heck is going on there. Okay, Stormhammer wasn't doing anything because he was healing. Okay, to shreds you say. To shreds you say has some blues as weapons. Dalwrench, Sacred Charge. Crookshanks has Brutality Blade. I mean, Crookshanks should be doing better. And he has instant poison on it, right? On his offhand, yes. And he should be getting Wind Fury. Let's see if he's getting Wind Fury. I am not seeing Wind Fury. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wind Fury. So he is getting Wind Fury. So that's not his excuse. What's his agility sitting at? 237. Is that good? His crit is... Where do I find crit? Where do I find crit? Oh, I remember where to find it. In the spellbook. How weird. 19% crit. Not seeing a lot of misses. I'm not seeing a lot of block, dodge, parry. I see a dodge there. I see a parry there, a dodge. Alright, so maybe the rogues will do better behind. Let's put the rogues behind the target. We'll fight from the back. Back ding! Let's get everybody up there, including me. All right, on your marks, get set, go! Come on, rogues, show us what you got. One of the rogues is too far away. Get on the board, Crookshanks. I'm gonna reset. Turbo. This is Turbo. To shreds you say. To shreds you say. Get to the top, buddy. Get to the top. Go, go, go. Crookshanks and Deathwish, what the fuck are you doing? $73, $122, $163, $88. These are double-digit hits. This is so lame. What is going on with rogues? He's at full energy. He's not doing sinister strikes. He's not doing any sinister strikes at all. What is going on with rogues? Okay, we got to take a look at the rogues. Something's seriously wrong. What is Titanator saying? Why is Titanator talking? What is this? I'm Titanator. I didn't say anything. Oh, Titanator says run cooldown cast. Oh, dear God. Okay, you can't use a comment like that. All right, fine. Shut up. That's funny. Okay, Titanator will stop talking now in his gibberish language. Alright, we gotta look at rogues. Rogue single. If in combat, then rogue survive. If not tank target, scare him. Okay, then is alt key down? No. GTFO? No. Int? No. If do an interrupt, then no. If buff thorns target and unit name target equals Anubiseth, then stop hitting him. If not I am focused, then lock on target. Fine. If target in combat or I am focused, then do your rogue shit. And what is your rogue shit? If in melee range, then if my int target and unit mana player save 50 65 save 50 65 energy for a kick if I've been assigned to interrupt something. If stealth, then cast Garrote. If combo points is greater than or equal to 1 and not buff slice and dice, then cast slice and dice. If combo points is greater or greater than. If combo points is greater or equal to 5, then cast Eviscerate. Otherwise, cast Sinister Strike. What the fuck? What is going on here? I'm not casting Sinister Strike. If is usable action 71, cast Backstab. I've got that commented out right now, guys. We don't actually backstab right now. I found it to be a DPS loss, but we are going to know now. We are going to know. We'll know if it's a DPS loss now, because we can just plug that shit in. But what the hell? Why am I... Okay, I'm gonna unfortunately I don't have a... I'm gonna log in Crookshanks over here. Maybe I won't, because I can't remember his account number. I only have 2 letters as my code, and I can't remember what those 2 letters refer to. Oh, I think I know what it is. All right. So let's log this guy out for a moment. See, you're getting used to me without facial hair. It just takes time, and then you get used to it. Remember, my wife had me for 32 years without facial hair, 33 years without facial hair, and so 30 years without facial hair. So she's kind of used to me without facial hair. You gotta admit. Hey, I did it. Okay, Crookshank's coming up on this monitor. We're going to get to the bottom of what's going on with the rogues. And we are going to go through every class and make sure every class is maximized. Maximum effort. Okay. Say hello to Crookshanks. That's it. Alright, Mr. Crookshanks. You're the raid boss now. BAM! Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, look at his energy. 100. 100-o. I've got my Wind Fury. Let me turn the rest of the raid around. I don't want them shooting. I'm just going to turn around. You guys just go over there. Turn around. Alright, no Sinister Strike. Okay, so something about that ability requires combo points is killing me. Alright, so I've broken something in Rogue. So we gotta fix this. What ability requires combo points? There's not a single ability here that requires combo points. Am I trying to kick? Kick doesn't require combo points. What am I trying to do? There's nothing here. Alright, I'm just going to start randomly commenting shit out. Is there another rogue single? You know, I wouldn't put it past myself. Nope. Cast Sinister Strike. There you go. I commented everything but Sinister Strike in the rogue bullshit. Whoa, don't do that shit. Walk away. Just turn 360 and walk away. Okay, don't walk that far. I want to be next to my Wind Fury totems. Here we go. Alright, now I'm Sinister Striking. Now I'm Sinister Striking. Okay. So let's stop everybody from attacking with a 1 key. What am I doing? Don't do that. Alright, what is fucking me up? That's not screwing me up. I hope that's not screwing me up. We'll try those. We'll try 2 at a time. We'll find out what's screwing me up. I can attack that target. God dang it. What's wrong with you? Frickin'. Oh, his map's on. Is everybody's map on? Yep. Mobile. Fight. 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 His map's on. Fight. What did he just do? What did he just do? And why am I getting no Wind Fury? Is that Wind Fury? Did I just lose my... Oh, I lost my instant poison. Screw that. Keeping our instant poison on. Alright, I am using my energy. So that was not it. Break it up, people. Break it up. Alright, is it... If get combo points is greater than or equal to 1 and not buff slice and dice, then cast slice and dice. Is that it? No! Whatever. I don't care. Nope, I'm still using Sinister Strike. I'm still using it. Alright, well, it's the next thing then. If get combo points is greater than 5, then eviscerate. Okay, I've uncommented everything now. Fuck. You guys are lucky I'm doing this for you because this shit's hard. I'm using my energy now. Oh boy. There you go. I commented a bunch of stuff out, then I uncommented it, and now shit works. And I don't know why. And this guy's going nuts. It's probably on the top of the charts. He's up there. Yeah, he's on the top of the charts. So, what the hell, man? What the hell? Sinister Strike should be number 2. Right? If Sinister Strike isn't number 2, something's wrong. So let's check 2 shreds, you say, next. Okay, Crookshanks is up there. To Shreds, you say is up there. Death Wish. Okay, so Crookshanks has Sinister Strike as number 2 ability. To Shreds, you say Sinister Strike is number 2. Death Wish is not doing Sinister Strike. Frick. Resetting Death Wish because of those incredible changes I made. Commenting things out and then uncommenting them again, and suddenly they work. Death Wish still is not doing Sinister Strike. He's just auto-attacking. What in the hell? Alright. He's doing that same thing. That ability requires combo points. That ability... Now, I can show you that... Oh, shit. Oh, I fucked up. Put him right off the edge of the screen. So this guy, Crookshanks, is no longer saying that ability requires combo points. But this dumbass... That ability requires combo points. How's to Shreds you say? He's not saying that. And he's not using any energy. This is so odd. This is so odd. It's the same combat spec. What's he have in his hand? He has swords in his hand. This guy has swords in his hand. Same freaking combat spec. What in the world? Is he doing Rogue Survive, maybe? Rogue Survive is just Feint, Evasion, and Banish. Is he doing Int? Let me just do an init on him. That ability requires combo points. What ability? What ability requires combo points? I'm going to turn on some of these combat messages. Maybe it'll tell me. Instant poison, you hit critical, extra attack, sword specialization. That ability requires combo points. It keeps trying to cast backstab for some reason, I think. But backstab doesn't require combo points. Wow, I am mystified here. I really am. Okay, I'm going to comment every goddamn thing out again. What's up, J. Scott? Yeah, they're spec to combat. I'm just so fucking confused. And I don't swear much. I hate swearing. Alright, reload. Oops. I screwed something up. What did I screw? And now I'm doing Sinister Strikes. Why? 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 Putting everything back in. Only resetting him. I'm not resetting anybody else. He's the only one who anything is changing for. And now he's doing Sinister Strikes. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. I just commented everything out, reset. Commented everything back in, reset. Now everything's working. Alright, well, god dang it. Let me log Everglades back in here. Put everybody back to where they were. Rogues are fixed. Look for the new release of code. With the comments deleted, then inserted again. Man, that's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in all my years. I can actually say all my years of coding 5-minute multiboxing, because it has been years now. Not quite through. 3-year coming up. And I also don't usually broadcast for this long. But I mean, you wanted to see my lovely gains, right? Lovely gains. Okay, so this guy is I'm trying really hard to remember his login. Got it. I give you a 2-letter hint as to your login in the code at the end of your window name. The password's up to you. Good luck. Alright, Everglades is back. And Crookshanks is going back to where he was. Whoa, somebody died. Who killed me? One of you guys came over and killed one of my guys. Don't lie about it. Let's res that guy. Who came over here and killed me? Yeah, I'd probably just let Titanator keep beating on. Oh, he's already released. Nobody's going to res him. Barely 2 drinks and I'm dancing. I'm out of tequila. Alright, dedicated attempts at Mandocare. What arcane explosion? There's no arcane explosions on Mandocare. No. That ain't Mandocare. Mandocare does the whirlwinds. Don't get in that shit. Alright, somebody is not following. Who's that? Crookshanks? Were you booted from raid, Crookshanks? I think Crookshanks was booted from raid. Crook. Nope, Crook is there. He's just not in-knitted. Whenever I switch characters between the computers, I have to run init again. If you ever wondered why I wrote init, that's the main reason. Alright, let's reset our boys. We are going to attack from the back, as they say in San Francisco. On your marks, get set. I'm going to hit Alt-1 so everybody actually focuses on him and not that boar over there. On your marks, get set, go! Multiboxing works better when scroll lock is on. That's how it works. Scroll lock must be on. Scroll lock on. 1, 2, 3, go! And then go to the boar anyway. Okay, is everybody doing Sinister Strikes now? It better be. Sinister Strike, number 2. Sinister Strike, number 2. Crookshank, Sinister Strike. Okay, burst! Battle stance, defensive stance. That was actually to lay down Thunderclap, maybe. Wind Fury Totem. My finger's getting tired. Wow. 10 million is going to take us a while to get through. So the Warlocks and the Mages are pretty equivalent. The Frost Mages and the Warlocks are pretty equivalent. And then we got the Shadow Priest. And he's ahead of the Rogues, which is pretty upsetting. The Rogues are just not doing that great. But at least they're doing their Sinister Strikes now. Nobody's locking up. Hunters doing their job. Let's see what the Hunters are doing. Auto Shot, Claw, Aim Shot. Of course, the Pet is most of their damage, more than half. And I think we're ready to go back into Molten Core. I don't know. I think this looks good. I think we're ready for action. Nobody's locking up. Okay, so let's test our healing. This is a healing test. This only works for me. But if I hit the 9 key, everybody gets cut in half. I call it the Thanos effect. And now the healers be healing. They're doing a lot of AoE healing here. Moonlight's not healing at all. Starfire's not healing at all because when they're AoE healing, all they do is dot people up. Notice their healing is beginning to start. The Druids are beginning to heal now because it's single target healing. So, nope, I think it's time for Molten Core. I think that's all the optimizing I'm doing tonight. Let's head to the core. See how fast we can get to the core when you're a GM. Oh, hey, we're here. Hello, Molten Core. Don't mind if I do. Let's get the last couple of people in there. Everybody in? Everybody in. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? What happened? What happened? Are you kidding me? That was the Molten Core reset. I went in with 1 minute left on the reset. Can you believe that? Kind of happy about that, actually. I didn't want to do a boss. I'm too scared. I've got performance anxiety. I've got stage fright. I don't even know how to do bosses anymore. When's the last time I even killed a boss? Never, that's when. Never. My server's too hard. Okay, in we go, and I guess we're just gonna work on trash, which is good. I do need to get my mojo back, and trash is a good way to do it. So I'm actually gonna go big screen because I'm very confident that my other screens aren't freezing up. Everything's cool. I'm gonna throw Battlefield on that guy. Bring these guys up. We're gonna go up a little bit more just to make sure that they're not in range. I'm gonna hit Alt 3 for some hate to generate, and now I'm gonna bring the rogues up, and we're gonna go nuts. See what our DPS is. Now right now I don't have my healing limits set up, so all the healers are just casting up to max heals. We'll see how that goes. That's fine if they have the mana. And the DPS looks fine. I mean, look at this mixture of DPS. We got Warlocks on top, Mage, Hunter, all the rogues bunched together, and Shadow Priest near the bottom. I need paper doll ammo. I don't know why it just keeps putting bullets in my stupid slot. Phrasing. My wife would have laughed at that one. She would probably said phrasing. Whoa, shit! Wah! I'm just gonna let that annihilator run around back there, and we're gonna do our best here. The healers, their job is to heal shit, so let them heal shit. Bringing the rogues over here. Rogues, get over here. Everybody DPS out. Oh my gosh, this Molten Giant's just ignoring me. I told you I was taunting you. I said you were ugly. Come here, man. Can you imagine if they made a movie where they tried to model the mechanisms in these idiotic, supposedly MMO role-playing games? Wow, we only lost one, guys. And the hunters were out of range. Healing is fixed! These tooltips are way too big. Okay, we lost two. Sorry, Starlight. Didn't mean to make light of your death. Okay, we need to turn some of this healing messaging off now. Alright, the healing messaging is off. And we're going to actually reload to get rid of some of that healing messaging. This raid feels strong now, really strong. I'm gonna look at DPS on that round, because I feel it was good. 3600 DPS. Just make sure that was current fight. Yep. 3600 DPS. Current fight. Flame Shock #1. Mages #1. Unfortunately, Rogues and Shadow Priest. Way down. And why were the Hunters so far down? That's kind of weird. Let's have the Hunters res their pets. Probably because their pets died. If the Hunter pets die, they lose all their DPS. And they just become normal players. Alright, let's buff up. We're gonna go nuts on this next pack. You may have noticed that I respect all my mages Frost, so that I would quit getting embarrassed in Molten Core. Right, we should probably start picking up stuff, huh? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be too good. I want it to be a challenge. All right, let's check crowd control. We're gonna crowd control that Annihilator. Let's get our hunters back, and we're gonna switch that lava spawn in as the first priority, and we're gonna switch to 3. Nice. F6 to turn the CC off the Annihilator, and we have good television. Look at this. These numbers are good. Now, we do need to work on our rogues because they should be way more threatening than they are. But at least they're doing Sinister Strike now. Oh, Giant Focus Bracers! Okay, I'm gonna have the hunter pick those up. And we're gonna try and start collecting sets of gear in Molten Core. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe I actually play again. I don't know. Let's crowd control that guy. Hunters, go back. T. You don't actually repeatedly press the T. You just hold T down. It's a movement key. I'm going to hit 4 to burst. And we are going to burst this guy. And we didn't burst him very well, actually. A lot of yellow windows, a lot of yellow frames there. You know what those yellow frames mean is out of line of sight or turned around or whatever, and we are getting a lot of lava spawns out of control. And a surger's here. So I'm going to hit the 5 key until the spawns are gone. And we're just going to finish the Fire Lord off. And if he spawns something else, we will finish that off. There's 2 spawns. This Surger is just rocking our world. Rocking our world. Okay, we're gonna go over here and wipe it up. Oh, the hunters were too far away anyway. Once the Surger came, I was supposed to gather everybody up again. So reset. My Titanator doesn't have his res in the right spot. And why don't we repair? Do I not have a repair? Doesn't look like Tightenator has repair. Could have put that in. Right, we're all okay. We're okay, that never happened. Comes with the territory, people. Sometimes you're gonna wipe on trash. Although my healers were doing really good trying to save us through that, I'm pretty happy with the healing there. Let's actually take a look at the healing right now. Healing, 170,000 heals. Overhealing, 41,000. Oh, most of that's Mind Flay, actually. 26% of that's Mind Flay, which is vampiric healing, so that doesn't count. So pull 26% of that away. That is 30,000. So 30 of 170. 30 of 170. That is 17% overheal. Little high. Most of the overhealing is probably going to be the priests. Nope. Actually, a lot of the overhealing is chained heal. What? Chain heal? How is chain heal ever an overheal? It's a smart heal. Right. Could have been caused by the wipe. I mean, you're only going to chain heal when the entire raid's getting smashed. Face smashed. All right. Oh, bracers of might. I don't think any of us need him. Skeleton has his might. Blood Fury has his might. And Battlefield, of course, has his might. So, we have some extra bracers of might to anybody who needs it. Got it the old-fashioned way. You just let me know, man. I'll send those your way. Here's the Surger. We're going to finish off the Annihilator. Now, when you're up against a Surger, guys, you do not spread out. You do not spread out. You stack against a Surger. Even if you're a Hunter, too bad. Learn to use Raptor Strike. I think that Core Hound is going to pat up here, so I'm actually going to wait for him up here. Move the Hunters back. Bring the tanks forward. And we'll call the rogues when the time comes. Let me close this so I can see my raid. Ah! I hit the R button to back everybody up. Oh wow, that was definitely smashing the Core Hound. 3,300 DPS. Okay, keep the healing coming with Alt 1. And actually use G to decurse everybody. I think decurse is off right now. Whoa, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Don't let me die, don't let me die. What the? Moonlight did not reset. Where's Moonlight? You didn't reset. You're busted. Moonlight's still sitting there giving spam messages to the raid. I'm hitting the G key to decurse because in the add-ons that I give you, decursive is part of it, and I've got it assigned to the G key after you do init. Oh, my people are here. Let's play Smitty. What's up? Huck my hard time logging all my characters and everything is fine till I hit enter world. 5 or 6 of them get logged out. Well, that could be a few things. All right, that could be a few things. So, the main issue is ping, lag, and the type of server. Which server? Let's play Smitty. If it's VG or Multibox WoW, I have no explanation because those servers are usually pretty good about logging in. It could be that I don't know, your computer's not good enough. Is that possible? Your computer's not good enough? I don't know. But look, guys, my family's here. I got to get off. Thank you for watching. Get on Discord, say hi, and I'm probably going to be streaming some boss kills here pretty soon. So look for the new code. I'm going to upload it right now, and later.